Hi, I am Ashok Yadav and you are watching our DSA in Java series. And in this video, we will be solving LeetCode problem number 9 and the problem is palindrome number. So let's first read the problem statement and try to understand what the problem is. So the problem statement reads like this. Given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome. And here the definition of palindrome is given and false otherwise. So let's read the definition of palindrome. Uh, it says an integer is a palindrome when it reads the same forward and backward. For example, 121 is a palindrome while 123 is not. So basically when we read the integer from left to right and from right to left, if it is the same, then we can say it's a palindrome number. Now let's see some of the examples that we have. Here the example 1 says input is 121, x is equals to 121 and the output is true. Explanation says 121 reads as 121 from left to right and from right to left. Alright, let's see how it works. 121. If you read from left to right, it will read like 121, and if you read from right to left, again 121. Now the next number we have is minus 121, and here the output is false because from left to right it reads minus 121, while from right to left it becomes 121 minus. Therefore it is not a palindrome. So let's see the reverse. What will be the reverse? In this case the reverse will be again 121, but and so it will be a palindrome. Alright, it will be a palindrome. Now if we take example minus 121, if we read from left to right it will be minus 121, while if we read from right to left it will be 121 minus. So the reverse of minus 121 will be 1 2 1 minus, and it will not be a palindrome. Not P. I am writing it in short. Again the third example says x is equals to 10 is the input and output is false because it reads it reads 0 1 from right to left, therefore it is not a palindrome. So we take this example. From left to right it will read 10, while from right to left it will read 0 1. So again 10 is not a palindrome. So let's try to understand how we can compare it, how we can read the number from left to right and how we can read the number from right to left in terms of coding. There are some constraints which is given, and the number can be from minus 2 raised to power 31 to 2 raised to power 31 minus 1. This is the range of the given number. So now we understand the problem very well, and we know how to read any integer from left to right. Alright, but how do we read the number from right to left? So to read the number from right to left, we will have to find the reverse of that integer. And how do we find the reverse of that integer? So first of all we have to find the last digit. Alright, so to find the last digit of that integer, we will have to do mod 10 operation. What is mod 10? Basically mod is the operation when we say, let's say, do mod 2. This is mod operator, and when we do mod 2 on any given number, let's say we do 11 mod 2, 11 is the number, and we do mod 2 operation on 11, then it will divide the given number by 2. Alright, and whatever remaining will be available, whatever remainder is available, that is the mod 2 of this given number. So equals to 1. This is the remainder. So basically it will give us the remainder whenever we do any mod operation on any given integer. It will give us the remainder. Now let's focus here. When we do mod 10 on any number, it gives the last digit. Once we have the last digit, what we will do, we will save that last digit in rev num. We will have a variable called rev num, and we will save that number last digit in that rev num. All right. Then again we will divide the given number by 10, and we will, when we divide the given number by 10, we will have 12 as an integer. We do not have decimal numbers, we do not have float. 1 to 1 is an integer. So when we divide it by 10, we will have 12. Again we will perform the same step. We will do mod 10, and we will get the last digit, which is, what is the last digit here? The last digit here is 2. So we get the 2 as the last digit. Then what we will do, we will multiply the rev num by 10, and then add the remaining number that we have got in the previous step, which is, so here we will have 1 into 10 plus 2. So it will be equal to 10 plus 2 is 12. Now again, so the number was converted to 12. Now we will divide 12 by 10, and that will give us 1. Again we perform 1 mod 10, and it will give us 1. Again we will multiply the rev num, that is 12. 12 is the rev num. Rev num into 10 plus remainder, which is 1 here. 1 was the remainder. So we will add 1 to this. So this will be 12 into 10, 120 plus 1, which is 121. So this way we will find the rev num, that is reverse number, and once we have the reverse number, we will compare the original number. We will save this original number in some variable, say num, in our code, and the given number will be x equals to whatever it is, 121. So we will save it in a different variable so that we can perform operations on that variable, because that variable will be divided and that variable will keep on changing, and later on at the end we will compare the rev num reverse number with the original number, and if the original number is equals to the reverse number, then we will return true, and if the original number is not equals to the reversed number, we will return false. So now we have a proper understanding of what the solution will be like. So let's jump into the coding part and see how we are going to code it. So first of all, we have an edge case in this problem. The edge case is if the number is less than 0, if it's a negative integer like -1 to 1, then it is never going to be a palindrome number. All right. So first of all, we will write an edge case, that is, if given number is x, so if x is less than 0, we will simply return, we will handle the edge case like this, false. Now we will save x in a different integer. So the integer in which we will save x is num, int num equals to x, because we will be performing some operations on this num, and once we perform the operations, that number will keep on changing. If we perform operations on x, we will lose the original number, and therefore we are saving this in num. Now we will take an integer rev num, which is equals to 0 for now. Now we will have a while loop, and the while loop will run until the number is greater than 0. So while num is greater than 0, what we will do? So we will try to find the last digit first, and to find the last digit, int last digit equals to num and %10. Now we will save the last digit in reverse number. So initially the reverse number is 0, so we will write revnum equals to revnum multiplied by 10 plus last digit. Now we will divide num by 10 so that the last digit is removed. So while num is greater than 0, we will keep on performing these three steps, and thus our number will be reversed and stored in revnum. Now once the number is reversed, now we can compare revnum, that is the reversed number, with the original number. The original number is x. So we will have if case, if revnum equals to x. Now we are comparing the reversed number with the original number. Then we will return if the number is same. That means if we read from left to right or right to left, the number is same. So that is a palindrome. So we will return true. And in the else case, we will return false. That is the number is not palindrome. So let's see if this code is working or not. And yeah, so this has passed all the test cases. So this was the solution to problem number 9, that is a palindrome number on LeetCode. If you liked watching this video and solving this problem with me, do subscribe to my channel, and we will keep on solving more and more LeetCode problems, more and more DSA problems in this series. And if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, any questions to ask, any feedback to give, you can write in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.